Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 1173. This chapter right here looks really nice, and it looks like to me there are many connections happening, or it's been foresighted and is about to happen. So, if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see the demon controlled Dory and Brogy trying to kill Jarul, and Harujin and everyone else are trying to defend Elder Jarul from being killed. Zoro comes up and goes for a crazy attack, which I thought was pretty cool. He calls it his three sword style secret technique, crossing of the sixth pass, and cuts down all the demon giants. And what's more crazy is that Dory and Brogy was trying to hit Roronoa Zoro, but really crazy right now is that they end up cutting each other instead, which I don't know why, whether if it's because their personality remembers that time of fighting each other, or they refuse to become any monsters any further. And we don't really know what the theory is, but all I can really tell you is that after Zoro made his attack of Santoru, or three sword style crossing of the six paths, Dory and Brogy look like they were ready to strike at him and possibly kill him, but they end up cutting each other instead, which they go like, why did that happen? We get to see Brook at a certain location, and he calls out to Princess Shuri saying, "Hey, do you remember me? Are you Princess Shuri? You don't understand. I mean, you must surely be of our blood. If the princess were alive, she'd be 80 years old by now. Of course you wouldn't recognize me given how much I've changed. But yet, though the blue hair, mismatched eye color, and connection to the Holy Land, you are fond of my music as well. Aren't you Princess Shuri?" Brooke calls out to Princess Shuri saying, "I had hoped I'd go the rest of my life without ever having to think about you again. I owed everything to the man whose life you took, my patricidal princess." And we get to see that I guess Gunko is starting to remember something and tells Brooke to run right now. But unfortunately, Gunko gets her body taken over again, and Brooke screams at the person who's controlling Gunko, which we all know is Imu, saying, "Who are you? What the hell are you?" And Imu, who's controlling Gunko, says, "Shut up. Who are you to Gunko right now?" Usopp and Jinbei are free along with Nami, and they end up trying to figure out what's going on, or they're trying to figure out how to get Robin out of the thorns right now. And not only that, we get to see like freaking Sanji showing up right now, screaming out to Nami. We get to see Sombrers leading the children to the ship right now and says, "Well, you guys better get ready because you're not going to see your homeland ever again." We get to see Colin, Eva, and Olaf showing right on time to want to save the children, but they get attacked by a nightmare of the god of destruction, Nika. And we get to see that the children tells them to run away, but they go, "You don't understand. We come from a generation of warriors," and they actually show that they're actually very strong, taking down the nightmares. We get to see that Goldberg and the other chick, along with the other person, which I forgot his name, I don't remember, please forgive me, but they end up making an attack called Gokoku Sovereignty, and it looks like to me they destroyed the Nightmare Nika, while it looks like that Nightmare Nika ends up destroying the ship, and the freaking Sombers is like, "Oh hell no, are you kidding me?" And the chapter ends off there. So overall, all I can tell you is that Jarul, along with the other giants who are not demonified, are controlled by Emu, get ready to fight, but Roronoa Zoro shows up and takes down all the freaking demon giants using three sword style crossing of six paths. Dory and Brogy end up attacking each other and they end up bleeding. And we get to see Brooke calling out to Princess Shuri, who is controlled by Emu, which her name is really Gunko. And Emu attacks Brooke saying, "What the hell are you? Huh?" And we get to see Nami, Jinbei, and Robin, along with Usopp, getting rescued or released, and then Sanji ends up meeting up with them, and we get to see Sombers leading the children to the ship, but unfortunately the other guys show up to save them, and we get to see Harujin's Nakama or crewmates launching an attack called Three Generals Gokoku sovereignty, not killing or possibly damaging the Nightmare Nika, and Nika ends up destroying the ship, and Sombra's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, kind of thing. So overall, pretty simple chapter. Zoro comes in, attacks, and then Brook tries to talk to Gunko, who he calls Princess Shuri. Nami and Robin and Jinbei are met by Sanji, and then Sombra's trying to lead the children to the ship, but gets interrupted by the giants, and then 3 of Haruji's crewmates or allies end up launching a powerful attack on the Nightmare Nika that attacked them, and that Nightmare Nika destroys the ship, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Oda, keep up the good work, but take your breaks when it counts, okay? So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.